guys, it's Kristen with Simply a Stewart, and I'm back. I wanted to do a Vitacost haul for you. I ordered recently from their site as they have some things that I can't find locally, and I was able to get a discount code for them. So I did go ahead and I placed an order with them, and my box just came in this weekend, and because of having some sick kiddos, I was not able to get it all unloaded. And so I thought as I got it unpacked here that I would go ahead and just share with you guys what I got. And so yeah, I'm going to flip the video around and show you what we got today. So this is what we got today. You'll notice that, like I mentioned, there are duplicates of things, and that's because we only order every once in a while. A couple times a year we stock up on some things that we can't find either at Costco or locally. So the first thing that I got was this Simple Mills pumpkin bread. If you are familiar with Simple Mills, then you know that they are pretty clean ingredients. You can see right there, this one says 8 simple ingredients. And if I flip it over on the back here, it will show you that there's just a few things that you add into it, and you can make it pretty simply. It's kind of like the healthier version of Betty Crocker. And so with the fall season coming, I am not, I guess what they call like a basic girl, where they do pumpkin lattes and pumpkin everything, but I do enjoy pumpkin bread. It's probably one of the only pumpkin flavored things that I do. And with us changing our diet since last fall, I wasn't sure of any particular recipes that I would enjoy, and so I picked up one of these for myself because I'm the only one in the family who seems to really like those. So I will enjoy having those. And then we got 2 of these artisan breads, and again the Simple Mills, and you can see here the clean, I mean they really are clean ingredients and they're very simple. And we make these into slider buns for little slider burgers. You'll see right here in the middle is the dinner rolls. And I go ahead and I make that recipe and I cook them in a muffin pan, and then when they are done I just go ahead and I cut them in half and we use them as buns for our slider burgers for dinner. And so sometimes we make big burgers and we go just like a lettuce wrap or plain, but sometimes we're able to have like a bun with them as well, a healthy option. And then back here in the back we have some cereal. 3 of them are these brown rice Cocoa Krispies, and one is a sprouted oat honey oats, and those are for my kids. They are gluten-free, so I could consume them. I just usually don't. I leave them for them. They enjoy cereal. It's something that is a special treat for them now, because I can't find per se healthy cereals. I have been able to find a few recipes where I can make them, but it's very time consuming. So we do go ahead and get these as a treat. They're able to usually have them one day over the weekend, and that way I'm able to kind of relax a little bit in the morning. I do a ton of cooking on the weekends, and I'm always up and going first thing in the morning with different things in general. And so the one day a week that they're able to do this, usually on the weekend, I'm able to sit down and drink my coffee hot and go ahead and kick off to cooking in my own time, rather than having to worry about making their breakfast before I start the rest of my day. So I did go ahead and pick these up. There's obviously we only open one at a time, but there are 3 boxes because my 3 girls all like the chocolate, and then there's one of the Honey O's because that is what my son prefers. He does not like the chocolate cereal. So and then this last big box in the back is a pizza dough. And I ordered actually 3 of these with my subscribe and save this month through Amazon because that was the better deal, but we typically make 2 pizzas at a time, and so I did go ahead and pick up one of these just to even it out. And again, the simple ingredients. And then on the back here, this does say it makes 2 8-inch crusts, but we only make it into 1 big pizza crust. I just go ahead and follow the directions to make the dough, and then I do not split it in half. I just spread it out on one of my Pampered Chef stones, and I cook it according to the directions that are on the back, and we've had great success with it. So it's very yummy. My husband actually did not like pizza before our diet change, and so I wasn't sure how he would take to that, and he actually really enjoys it. So it's nice that he's able to enjoy pizza night with us now too. And then we got two of these Primal Kitchens. I am not a huge fan of these. I am a ranch snob, I guess. I'm very picky about my ranch, and so I've just mostly abstained. I eat the unhealthy ranch probably twice a month, if that. But my kiddos have done very good at changing over, and there's the ingredients for you. They seem to really like this kind, so I did go ahead and I picked up two of these for them. I've just been doing like an oil and vinegar more or less. And they've been having that. And then I did get this. This was probably the biggest price point. This was like $35, I think, actually, and it was not included in the discount. The discount was only on food, but we take cod liver oil every day. My husband and I take the capsules. I'm sorry. My kids take the liquid, and they are very good about this. This is just one more thing that I can go ahead and swallow because I take most of my vitamins in the morning. So it's a great source of omega-3s. It also helps keep, my husband and I both have a vitamin D deficiency, and it's great for that as well. It's a nice clean brand, and it's gluten-free. So we got that. And then we got this. This was kind of something that was just a little treat. You can see it's made with coconut oil. And there's the rest of the ingredients. It's actually really good. We use this to make with like our cupcakes, which you will notice there are no cupcakes in this haul. But last time we made cupcakes was in the spring, and then about a month or two later, when we got into school being out, my kids wanted me to try and make some donuts from scratch that were paleo, and I did that, and we were really wishing we had some frosting to go ahead and frost them, and we didn't. We had used up all of our frosting. So we do donuts usually for Christmas time, and so I wanted to make sure if we did not get another order in that we would have one of those on hand, that I could go ahead and frost their donuts for then, because we don't do them very often, but when we do the special treat, I thought that would be really fun to do. And then we got these sprouted pretzels. Sprouted grains are much easier to digest. I do not consume these because they do still contain gluten, and I am gluten-free. My husband does seem to have an allergy to wheat, and so he does not consume them either, but my kids have no issues with them. We just choose to eat mostly gluten-free for overall health issues, and so this is a treat for them that they can get on occasion sometimes, and I do let them take them, especially usually to church, where the kids are often having treats that they cannot have. We just bag them up in individual little baggies, and it gives them a snack to have while they're there. And the last thing we got are these chocolate chips. They do contain refined sugar. And I will flip them over and show you the ingredients. So they do have cane sugar in them. But you can see there's no soy, which is a big thing. Most chocolate does tend to, processed chocolate does seem to have soy in it. And it's fairly clean ingredients. And they are the non-GMO and whatnot. So we got 6 bags of those. I keep them in the freezer. Whenever we make cookies, whenever on occasion, I will throw them in like a zucchini bread, or muffins of some kind, or if we make like chocolate chip cookies. And so I like to keep these in the freezer. I just stock up on them when they're on sale or when they're having a discount. I throw them in there, and we're able to use them over the course of the next few months. So I picked up 6 of those, especially with the holidays coming up. And then I picked up these mega chunks. I was a little saddened to hear they weren't very big. They probably feel like they're definitely smaller than they're probably like, honestly, only like a nickel size or so. They feel like long, and they're not super thick. I was hoping these would be a good replacement for my husband's I knew they wouldn't be quite as big, but for the Hershey Kisses and Peanut Butter Blossoms, because those are his favorite Christmas cookie of all time. I think I might go ahead and still use them because I'm not sure that I will find anything else, and we definitely won't be using Hershey Kisses, but that was my thought when I bought these. They are bigger chunks definitely than the chocolate chips, but they're still not super big, but I'm sure they'll taste great, so we will definitely consume them. So that is what we got today. I do apologize for the terrible lighting. The area that I typically film in is kind of consumed right now. We are dropping off all of our things for consignment in a few days, so my house is covered in clothing and piles of toys and whatnot that we are going to be dropping off for that. So I was unable to film where I typically do, but I did want to show you guys what we got. The total was about $120 for the entire order. I did have a 20% off discount that had came. They put them out usually monthly, but it's been over 2 months since the last one came out. So as soon as I saw it, I went ahead and jumped on it. Now the discount was only for food, so 35 of that was for the supplements that we were low on, but I didn't want to wait for another discount just for the supplements because Vitacost gives you free shipping once you go over the $50. So I did want to go ahead and just get it all shipped at the same time so I didn't have to pay shipping next time. So if you guys are new to my channel, thanks so much for stopping by and for watching my video today. And if you guys like these types of videos and seeing the different hauls that I'm getting with the healthy food, please go ahead and drop a comment down below. I'd love to keep doing them for you guys if you like them. And please, if you are new and have not yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I have lots of videos on homeschooling and on different grocery hauls. And so until then, we'll see you next time. Bye.